There we are. Hey, howdy folks. Today we are going to be continuing our run through of Hollow Knight Silksong. Now I did get on 15 minutes early in order to be able to farm the necessary parts for us to have the Huntress quest done. And it was very quick. It only took me the 15 minutes, so I'm very happy about that. In fact, let me just pop over to here and show you. We have gone through... Is there a quick way to show total playtime on these screens? I don't think so. It's only back on the main screen. Anyway, here, I may as well. Quit to main menu, save and quit. Just to prove that it really was only like 15 minutes. There we go, start the game, and there we are. 31 hours, 40 minutes. So, the amount of time that it took was shockingly little because I already had all the tools ready to go. So now I have all the seared organs, shredded organs, and skewered organs that I need to be able to have us complete that particular quest. So, up first on our objectives today is going to turn in the Brood Feast quest. Then, I'd like for us to go back to the person that gives us power-ups based off of like how many of the memory bells we've gotten. And I'm pretty sure we've gotten all of them, haven't we? No, all but one. No, wait, never mind. Wait, hold on. I have one memory locket. Did you see that? I had one memory locket that doesn't fit in any of these, which means I'm missing a crest somewhere. Uh-oh. Okay, well, good to know, I suppose, that there's still a crest to be gained somewhere. I think someone may have told me about that, but I did not remember until now. So here we are now, I suppose. Okay, well, either way, as it is, we've unlocked as many spaces as we have available to unlock. We still have one memory locket, apparently, to be able to use on a future crest that I have no clue about. But yes, so we'll go ahead and we will go to that person after turning in this quest, the Brood Feast quest. So, return to the Huntress with the organs. To my recollection, at least, the Huntress... Where was the Huntress, actually? I don't think I have a recollection of where they were, except I'm remembering a bunch of maggots, and it was not a pretty sight. I may need to look up again where the Huntress is. That might be a necessary step. Yeah, that is an issue. The fact that I do not remember where the Huntress is. Okay. The map has felt very straightforward to me, except until this point, apparently. Where is the Huntress? I mean, I wish that there's any place here that would just, like, step out to me and be, like, screaming that, yes, this is where you go, but I do not remember. Is it somewhere in the Underworks? I don't think so. I think that place is an extremely, like, different environment from what I'm thinking of. But I might be completely wrong. Who knows? Okay, we're going to just look this up. So, going over to here. Silksong Huntress location. Alright, it is inside the Putrefied Ducks. That's right. And do I have a map of that? Of the Putrefied Ducks? I remember that being a thing. Here, let me... Specifically in the lower left area of the region. Okay. Is it its own little area? Like, you go there from Memoriam, it sounds like? Isn't Memoriam, like, up here? Oh, there it is. Okay, this is the Putrefied Ducks. So this is specifically the Huntress, right over here. Okay, all right. Well, we have a fast travel to the Putrefied Ducks. So that makes that a lot easier. Okay, let's go back to YouTube chat. There we are. Okay, Putrefied Ducks. Inside of the Putrefied Ducks, we need to go to the left of here and downward. Ow. This is fine. I thought that I was far enough away. I should have looked a little closer. Oh, goodness. Okay. Take me up. This I remember. Thanks, buddy. Okay, no, this is the wrong place to be, actually. Okay, I needed to go further down. I forgot there was a further down. Okay, there we are. So, whoa, okay, down and left. There's probably a monster. Yep. Just run past him. Just run over here. I remember that. Yes. And then... it's probably just down over here somewhere, right? Yes, there it is. Okay. Beautiful. Hey, buddy. You have them, spider. The smell is upon you, all those organs. Rich, prepared for feasting. Yes, give all the organs. Brood feast, wish granted. You've done well, spider. Upon these fine meats, my children will gorge and grow. And better the organs of others than they feed upon your own, yes? Sk. One should not be surprised for the spider to perceive the truth of my requests. A child of one like you, many times I've seen it similar. They will be born hungry with sharp tooth and claw. In their birth craze, your own meat would delight as much as another bug's. This feast is distraction in hope to save your shell. Is that shameful? A mother who would not sacrifice herself for her children to grow strong? Is it wrong to want? To feast, witness their first flight, their first hunt, to see them kill and grow? Hey, MrM, your only viewer. Hope to see more people supporting you. Thank you, JS. I appreciate it. As it is, I understand, like, a lot of people's schedules are starting to kick up into real activity here now that the school year has started in earnest for most people. Your choice is your own, tall mother. You won't be judged by me. I've seen enough sacrifice. I've no love for the act. Here we go, Longclaw. Alrighty. I would love for us to equip this. Wait, was it one of these yellow ones? Or no, of course it wasn't. Here we go. So it's a blue one. Talisman fashioned from the talon of a large predator. It increases the range of needle attacks. And I think we're gonna go ahead now and replace the polyp pouch, because we don't use tools with as much frequency when we're not trying to fight bosses. So there we are. Okay, so with the long claw, ooh, that does feel significantly further out than I was at before. So the only thing I'm gonna have to really worry about now is the difficulty that inherently comes with needing to get used to a new range of my attacks. So that should be rather fun to have to try to deal with. I say, not at all sarcastically. Ooh. I don't need to go that far over, do I? Ow. Maybe I do. No, I don't. What am I doing? There we go. This is the area I wanted. Alright. Ooh, man, it's going to be so much easier to attack things from below now. There we are. Yeah, look at that. That's going to be great. Okay. And fast travel over here. MrM, what are some hobbies of yours other than work and streaming? So, one hobby that I have picked up today is, I have a 3D printer. Now, that's not the hobby I picked up today. I have a 3D printer, and I have slowly but surely been learning how to properly use it. And the 3D printer... Hey, wait! JS also said, personally, I've gotten into 3D printing. So, I have a resin printer. And a resin printer is one that has... it's... Instead of what many people think of when they think of 3D printing, which is the one where it's like a thread of FDM that comes through a nozzle and like prints like you're like making an ice cream cone, basically, right? Like an FDM printer, filament printer, will go ahead and it will stick like melted plastic, put it down on a plate and like build up and up and up. Kind of like if you were building an ice cream cone and you're just putting layers of ice cream on top of each other to make a swirl, right? Except it will do it in whatever pattern you tell it to. A resin printer has a vat of liquid. It's like a liquid plastic if you think about it that way. And a plate dips in and layer by layer prints to stick onto the plate whatever thing you're trying to make. It's very fun. It's very cool. It is also rather toxic, so you need to be wearing like gas masks and things like that while dealing with it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, JS has a bamboo A1 combo. There we go. That's great. So, I have been slowly but surely getting used to how it works, and I stopped using it for a bit, not because I didn't like it, but just because it was a thing of, well, I only have so much time in the day, and, you know, 3D printing is great fun, but it also takes quite a bit of time to like clean all the parts and make it all look really nice. And one of the things that kind of frustrated me was the fact that it was so hard to take pictures of anything that I printed. Because I would always print in either a gray like this. Here, I mean, I made this for my mother just recently. I made a little gnome vase, printed that off. It's technically several different pieces. So the idea is that whatever she puts will go into the back here, whether that's like little flowers or whether that's like a mechanical pencil or two. I don't know. It's made for her, right? So it's this shade of gray, but that's very hard to capture like a picture of. Here, wait, I don't have my camera set to autofocus. Give me one moment here. I'm gonna change that. Here we go, initializing video engine, and we want it to autofocus. There we go. So, beautiful. So there it is, right? And it prints very smoothly. It looks very nice. So I either had this gray, or I had a black and a white, like this, over here. Hold on one second. Whoop. There we go. This little guy, printed in black resin. Again, very difficult to see the details on a camera. With the black one here, for some weird reason, I guess probably because I have a giant light right in front of it, it's actually showing up pretty well here. But one thing that was kind of frustrating me was, man, I wish that I had a way to be able to like paint these and get all sorts of detail on them. And I've just never really got into painting before, especially not minifigures. So, today was the first day that I actually got a black spray-on primer, and I got gray paint, gray acrylic paint, and white acrylic paint. And I practiced with two different little minifigures that I made in Titancraft. I went and I painted them, but only with like the gray layer and the white layer, which you might think that doesn't sound too impressive to just have a gray and a white on top of a black. Like that doesn't sound like painting. What in the world does it even look like? Well, tell you what, I'll go ahead and fetch it because I think it is pretty interesting how it turned out. So I'll be right back. Just one moment. It occurs to me that I turned off the automatic camera zoom or camera focus, so I'm gonna have to re-enable that. Give me a moment. Okay, and there we go. Automatic. Okay, beautiful. All right. So the two guys that I made are this. Come on, focus, focus. Don't look at me. Look at it. Oh, you can't even really see it all that well. You can kind of see it. Doesn't want to zoom in on something that small, does it? Come on. That's unfortunate. Because it looks really nice. It's a guy in a mask, holding a mandolin, holding a lute. And I spent quite a bit of time trying to get extra details on it. The one that might be picked up just a little bit better. Let's see if that'll get picked up a little bit better here. Nope. Maybe. Maybe. I did a little raven. A little guy wearing a dapper little outfit here. That one, the grays and the whites are a lot stronger on it, because I'm going to try using contrast paints on it. Anyway, yeah. Prints are actually kind of difficult to paint. Many people don't actually know. Yes, you are completely right, JS. The amount of time it takes to actually like get good layers down for painting something like this. Now, admittedly, this actually, shockingly, even though it was my first time ever trying to paint minifigures like this, it went by shockingly fast. Like, it actually turned out really well for the amount of time I put into it. But it is still difficult. Oh, what brand is my printer? That's right, you totally asked that and I totally forgot. It's an Elegoo Saturn IV Ultra. So it has a tilting vat on it. So the resin held inside this vat, it reduces the amount of suction forces you have to worry about when you're printing it, because the plate doesn't just pop, 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 like repeatedly pop off from the FEP at the bottom of the vat, but instead the vat like tilts off, so it just makes it so you have a lot less failed prints. Gort Gaming's going to be busy tonight. They don't think they'll be popping into the stream. That's totally fine. Hey, just to let you know, Gort Gaming, we did very quickly. We completed the Huntress quest. I went just over 15 minutes before stream. I went and I got all the organs I needed to so that I could get the long claw from our Huntress quest here. And so that was really fun to be able to do. We are now going to go back. Eventually, we're going to head up to here because we know there's a whole area here y'all told me about. But we now want to go ahead and go back to, I believe it's over here, the place where we can find the lady that gives us an upgrade. And I want to say she's like over here. Elegoo, very good quality printers. You use their PLA for your printer because bamboo's filament is so expensive. Yep. Yeah, I have really liked having the printer that I have. It has been very fun to have and to experiment with. Last year, when I was still the esports coach over at the high school, I made a bunch of little things for all of my esports players. So like little video game models from the different video games they were playing. So like my League of Legends people got like the little penguin minions. My Splatoon people got little inklings. My Super Smash Brothers people, I tried to get their own unique fighters, like their mains, but that was just a little too difficult to try to coordinate because of how the models are, just how they exist in findable states, which is they don't. Pretty sure this is right. Anyway, so yeah, for most of them I ending up just giving them a Bowser model that was, I thought, pretty good. Oops, that's my bad. Man, it is nice that I can be a little further away now when I jump. You should just quickly look at the Elegoo Orange Storm Giga. What? The Elegoo Orange Storm Giga? Hold on a second. This does not sound real. Oh my goodness, it is. Hold on a second. That's huge. Super large 3D prints. It's one of those filament printers that I talked about before. There's a picture of a person actually like leaning down into it. Like, it's ginormous. Oh my goodness. That's so cool. I am glad I don't have that because that would take up so much space anywhere. Yeah. 800 millimeters by 800 millimeters by 1,000 millimeters. Yeah, I mean, that's basically a meter each direction. Practically, it's 0.8 meters, and then 1 meter. I imagine the 1 meter is vertical. So the base is square and the verticality of it is probably the meter. Where is it I'm trying to go? I feel like I am trying to go down here and to the right. I feel like that's the right answer. Yes, I'm hearing a singing. Yes, here we are. Lady, if in your travels you are able to further expand your nature, return to me. Oh, okay. I apparently have not had the expansion that she needs in order to give me a power-up. I thought that I had. But okay. Alright. Good to know. We probably should get another crest. That's probably what it is. Once I get another crest, there might be something to it. But yeah, seeing as a meter is like basically 3 feet, is basically a yard, like that's huge. Absolutely huge. I don't know what in the world you'd print with that. Because it just seems far too large for me to even comprehend what I'd build with it. Alrighty. Okay. I forgot there's a little bench here. Okay, and then we climb up here. Beautiful. Okay, then back to the fast travel point, and I think from there, we are just heading to that area that was told to us. Whoa, don't fall in there. For $2,500, it's kind of a steal. You mean Bamboo H2D combo is $2,000, and it's, I mean, really, it's like a quarter of the dimensions, right? Because you say 350 by 320 by 325. I mean, I know that it sounds like all the numbers are halved, but, well, wait, technically that means it's 1/8, right? Because if you think about it like a cube, like, if it's taking up, like, half of each of these dimensions, right? That means you could fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cubes inside of it. Like it's 1/8. It's smaller than 1/8 because it's smaller dimensions in every category. Like if it was 400, 400, 500, then it would be actually 1/8. It's smaller than that. For just an extra $500, you get 8 times the volume, which is, yeah, I'd say that's a steal. Goodness. Crazy how that works. All right. Let's quickly double check. What's the closest one to here to Sinner's Road? I believe it's, yeah, Greymore, halfway home. So we're going to go to Greymore, then we're going to go to the halfway home, and then from there we're going to try to go up and to the right. All right, here we are. Whoop, there we go. There. And do we take the elevator? Is that the play? Elevator might be the play. Let's go up the elevator. But one upside of Bamboo printers is that they're really, really, really high quality printers. Yeah, that is true. I mean, Bamboo Labs is very well known for being high quality printers. So it is hard to beat that reputation with the fact that it is backed up with like legitimately good products. I enjoy my Elegoo printer. I think my Elegoo printer is neat, and I will not hear otherwise. Not that anyone here is speaking against it, but I'm just saying. If I was told, do you want a Bamboo Labs or the Elegoo printer, I would still say my Elegoo printer, because I really enjoy it. Wait a second. Isn't this guy locked up by an apostate? By an apostate key? I have an apostate key now. Oh no, it's a simple lock. Ah, that's right. So it would be a simple key, of course. Well, here, let me mark that on my map. I'm gonna mark it with the apostate symbol, so then I'll remember this conversation of, oh yeah, no, it's a simple key. You love just sitting down and watching your printer just go into town. It is something very fun about seeing that kind of mechanical benefit. Like, I'm sure, especially you as someone that has a filament printer, right? You can watch a filament printer a little more easily than I can with my resin printer, because with my resin printer, you know, the fumes are strong enough that if I want to stay there, I have to just be wearing a gas mask the entire time, which sometimes I'm willing to do because I want to do other activities in there. Like I want to be also like prepping my next print that I want to do, or maybe I'm cleaning old parts. Ah, that reminds me, I meant to set during this time of streaming, I meant to set it printing a new bracket for my printer. So one of the things of frustration that comes with this printer that I have is that resin just loves to stick into every like crack and groove of it. So I have been meaning to print for some time now. I've been meaning to print a where I was told to go. Well, I've been meaning to print a bracket that allows for it to be held like at an angle so that the resin can be like dripping down into the vat. Been meaning to print that, but I've just held off on it for all this time. And I was going to set that to be printing now, like during this stream. I was told to go here, but here does not seem to lead to anything. I mean, obviously it leads up to here, but I already fought this thing in here. I was told this is the place to go. Probably have the time to send it. Yours takes 1 minute to get started. Well, here's the thing is that I didn't already prep it properly. Like I haven't printed the, ow. I haven't laid it out. Oh, here we go. This is it. This is it for sure. Yeah. Okay, this is a new area. Ooh, I'm hearing things jump around. Yeah. Since I haven't prepped it, it does take quite a bit longer to get it going. Whoa. Okay. All right. And don't get me wrong. Like, I'm happy to throw open the program here to show it at work. But it just takes time. Okay, there are a lot of traps here. I'm noticing that. Ow. There we go. Oh, I didn't expect it to explode. Okay. Okay. Again, didn't expect explosions. And these guys just keep on coming back. Is that it? Okay, that's gonna... Drat. I predicted where it would fall, and I was wrong. Okay. Don't like the fact that I'm hearing things plot my demise. Okay. Ow. Ow. Okay. Alright, there's something over here. Oh, hey, it's fleas. Oh, and it's these guys. There we go. Give me back all these, huh? Hey, flea. You're safe now, okay? Alright. Okay. I have no clue where the map for this region would be. Okay. Ow. Didn't expect a little gap there to be able to... Whoa. To kind of rest and recharge. Drat. Okay. Understood. What's over here? Okay. There they are. That's what we've heard. Okay. Is it worth it going back and trying to kill one of them? There's an up. Okay. Hey, buddy. I think he wants to avoid, yeah, being seen. Okay, got him. There's just going to be an endless supply of these guys. Potentially so. Okay. I don't understand. Huh. I mean, there's a chance that I'm supposed to swim under there to the left, but I do not want to go that route unless I'm certain that that is leading to something. Ow. Okay, let's go this way instead. Hey, wait. Here we go. Map maker, map maker. Okay, not what I thought. Okay, she's over this way. There we are. Do you not have a bench I could use here? That'd be great. Chakra, you two brave these bogs. The heights of Farnum offer harsh welcome. You want to see what Elegoo's modeling software looks like? Oh. I mean, you're saying modeling software. You're not saying the, like, thing of it being on the build plate? Because I've seen Elegoo's, like, you know, if you want to put something on the build plate. I've seen the Elegoo version of that, and it's fine. I use a lychee slicer myself for my slicing needs to be able to get, like, a... Yeah, slicing software, yes. I've seen the Elegoo slicing software. I tried using it for a little bit. There were some neat things about it, but I think lychee is just a lot better for what I need to do with resin printing. So winds my master's path, and so I follow. Yet true you speak, this is no place for me. That citadel's shadow falls heavy here. I can sense its horrid bulk besides. It is no surprise to see it choke these caverns dank and stagnant. That monstrosity of metal and stone cares not for the lands it consumes. Okay, here we go. Bile water map. We now have bile water. Anything else? Nope. Alright. There are a lot of places still to go. Slicing software. Just use a knife? Boo. 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 Don't worry. Guffaw knows what we're actually talking about, but Guffaw also likes being difficult. Shocker. Alright, I guess we have two options. It's either go down and to the left and really commit to that, or go up. And we're already partly going up. So I think we're going to keep on going up. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I did not expect that. Okay, here we go. All right, we got it. This is fine. Yeah, this is the way we need to go. Huh. Are you just gonna keep on popping up? You know what? I'd like it if you did, actually. Drat. I want to just get some silk back, don't mind me. Okay. Woo! Okay, that was a little you'd like to see what my modeling and slicing software looks like. Well, there we go. I'd tell you what. Let's go ahead. Once I get to a good point. Ooh. Once I get to a good point here, I'll go ahead and we'll take a break real quick to go ahead and show, whoa, goodness, show what the slicing software looks like. Because why not? I'd love it if I could find a bench anywhere, just about literally anywhere. My kingdom for a bench, please. I just know I'm committing to some terrifying... memory locket. Oh! Is that all that's over here? I went all this way just for a memory locket? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm happy for it. Yes, I was yelling into the unknown about loving it. If someone would just give me a bench. I'd still like another bench. We have not found one in a hot minute, and it's starting to get kind of concerning for all parties involved. Hey, bench! There's a bench upwards, apparently. Okay, I don't know if that's the way I was supposed to go, but it's the way I went. Please let there be a bench over here. Oh, no! 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 Fine. Doesn't seem like there'd be a bench over here. Oh, my. Really doesn't seem like there'd be a bench over here. Hello, hello. I am attempting to get through parts unknown and undiscovered in Silksong here. And I am right now mostly just bemoaning the fact that I don't know where there's a bench. And it does seem like I'm approaching a boss zone with no bench in sight. So I'm very scared. Oh! Okay, we're good. Ow. We're not so good. We're very not so good. Oh no! If there's a bench over here, I have been cruelly tricked. No! Oh ho ho, everything's going so poorly. Alright. I think I've just missed wherever the bench is supposed to be. Okay. Yeah, I'm really far away from anything resembling a bench, I feel. Typical Elden Ring or Souls-like experience, walking miles to get back to the boss. Yup. That's almost certainly going to be the case here. We're fine. Okay, we're just gonna stay down over here real quick. Nope, that was not what we needed. Okay, I think, though, we've built up a good understanding of the verticality of what's happening here. Hey, buddy. This is literally my last health, so please be careful with it. Okay, all right. Well, now I can get rid of the maggots. No! Oh, I just jumped into him. Does Hornet feel so much slower than Hollow Knight? That's an interesting thought. I could not tell you because it has been so long since I've played Hollow Knight. But there does feel, I will say that there feels to be a sort of deliberateness with how you need to choose to move and act. You know what? I bet the bench was like over here somewhere or up here. It was probably right up here. And I kept on going to the right like a fool. Okay, we're gonna use this. Get back all of our things here that allow for us to be a lot more successful in the lands to come. However, we are all the way back at this bench, which is an age away from anything helpful. Oh gosh. Does seem like that might be a good spot for a bench. I'm glad you agree. I'm glad that we all agree that I was probably very silly. Whoa, no, 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 no. Hey, buddies. Thank you. There we go. There, beautiful. Okay, now here I have to remember where in the world the, it was up here. There we are. Okay. Be wary of the traps. The traps still very much exist. I say as I immediately go face first into one. Okay. Drat. We're good. Okay, we need to go up here. This is accurate. Oh, boy. Okay, heal. Okay. This is fine. Get ourselves some extra silk. I do like that these guys continuously respawn, because it does mean I can do, like, a little bit of something resembling farming. Okay, to the left. To the left is correct. And then I need to go left and up. Here is where I want to go. Okay, let me very quickly watch the chat, because chat has had a couple of things to say since. Does seem like it might be a great place for bench, but this is also Cherry Studios. Very good point. Bench Hunter. Hey, Meowdy. You have a feeling I'm going to find the bench soon. Well, I'm happy to hear that. I am going to avoid traveling through this area right now, I think. I just realized I don't actually want to go left here. I want to go left here. There we are. Okay. Because while I could head left over here, I feel like there's a lot of hidden path stuff over this way. Yeah. So I'd rather prefer to hunt out the treasure map first. Not treasure map. Sorry. I don't know why I said treasure map. I would prefer to hunt out the bench first, so I can at least keep on respawning somewhat close to where I need to be. Okay. Tell you what, let's finally go ahead and just kill this guy real quick. There we go. Okay, whoop. It does not look like travel up there is the most advised. Whoa, we're good. Hey, buddy. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We made it. We are good. Okay. We're gonna head to this area rather than the area I went to before, because there is a greater chance that we will find the bench this direction. Okay. Oh, man. That was kind of pointless. Just some rosaries I didn't really need. But okay. Alright. Thank you for complimenting how well I managed to save against my own stupidity. I appreciate that. No! This is fine. That's not at all good. Okay. At least we have lost the sickened condition. Okay, we're just gonna bounce here for a little bit. Get back some silk. Okay, perfect. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted at all, but thank you. Okay. Bounce. A little bit of extra silk. Okay, we're going to the left. Here we go. It says bench. We'll find out if that's a lie. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it was a trap. I knew it had to be. Oh. Drat. Well, here we are. Where does this lead to? Okay. Great. Cool. If I go to the left, is there a boss over there? I could see there being one. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I want to get rid of this poison condition. You know the best way to get rid of the poison condition? Ow. Let's not die. There. Okay, leave this area, come back in. Huh. Guy here's dead. Okay, is there a proper bench past this point? That's a question worth asking. Nope. It really... Oh my goodness. Hate this. Hate all of this. What do you mean might just have to go left? What do you mean? Is there a bench over here and I'm just missing it? Oh. Oh, no. Yeah, it's great. Cool. I have to run all the way back. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Thank you. I just absolutely love this area, and I love the chance to be able to explore it a little bit more. Thank you. It's so nice of you to let me do that. I greatly appreciate it. Oh, you've never actually played this portion? Okay, well then. Okay, we're still gonna try. You know what? I think we are going to see what happens if we go down that left route. Let's see if there's a bench over there that we just haven't learned about yet. Okay, the goal is to get to a bench inside a Bilgewater area. You've never played Silksong altogether yet. You're still on Hollow Knight. Oh, why did I think that you'd started Silksong? Sorry about that. Okay. Drat. Drat. Okay, we're good. Heal up here. Okay, we're good. We are. Okay. I feel like the long claw has been saving me more times than I'd like to admit so far. Ow. Okay, we're gonna go left here. I think it's worth it to explore that way and to see if there's a bench somewhere in this area. I see a fast travel point. Surely that's a lie. Claims there's a fast travel point down here. I think it's a lie, but let's find out. Ow. Well, if it was over here, it'd be over here, right? It says over here. Well, wait, isn't this the one that normally has a bench on it? And then this is the... Okay, hold on. We may have found it. We may have found both bench and fast travel point. Oh my goodness. I just got the achievement connected. Open all of Farloom's Bellways. This is absolutely a proper bench and fast travel point. Oh my goodness. Hallelujah. We found one. Isn't that just grand? Okay. Everything's coming up multimedia. Alright, we're not traveling anywhere though. Instead, we're gonna head over this way. We are going to go to this area that had the cracked tunnel. Oh, there's no map in this area. This feels like a boss area then. Well, I'm seeing dead things. Music's kind of creepy. There's gates back there. I don't know why. The mist. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Ow. Oh! If you get lost in the mist, then you just get spawned back to the beginning here? Is that what it is? Interesting. And wait, this does not feel like the same area that I just left from. This is... Oh my goodness, this is a newly generated... Is this like a different puzzle every time you come across it? I mean, it has to be, right? Because this is not looking like the area I was just in. There we go. This is so trippy. I love it. Okay. Goodness. All right. I'm already like trying to think to myself like, okay, am I going to have to like memorize a path to navigate here? Or is it just going to be like you just always try to find an exit? Like, what's happening here? Is it just always 3 hits kills them? I think so. Okay. Yeah, I think it's just randomly generating a puzzle for me. Wait a second, what? No, okay, I thought for a second this was where I, like, very first was, but that is not the case. I imagine that means there is no, like, map that someone could use of this place. Like, there's probably not, like, a guide to get through here, technically. Oh, I've definitely been here before. Oh, goodness, come on. Oh, my goodness, this whole area is just recursive in the worst ways possible. I love it. Oh, this is going to be so frustrating to try to get through. Wait, this is where I started, isn't it? Because there's this down over here. This is where I first hopped into the world. Like, the very first time. Okay, let's go up. Okay. On the note of 3D printers, yours just finished the plate. You're just pulling off the supports now. Nice. I meant to go ahead and show... Oh, no! I meant to go ahead and show my lychee slicer at work, but I unfortunately got a little too enraptured with this whole new area here. We're gonna try going up. I feel like I've continually gone up. And that because of that, I'm just going in circles. So tell you what, let's try going left here. Ow. Okay. Gonna go up again. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, I've seen this. Interesting. So what's the objective here then? Do you want to get to a specific out? Like a specific area that... So trippy. Okay. Going to the left. Hey, this is way too familiar, okay? Ow. Ow. Okay, let's go left here. Okay. Drat. Okay, we're good. Okay. Quickly heal up. We're gonna go up here. Drat. You have no choice but to go up here, right? Or is there a left? There is a left. I want to try looking up here just a little bit. So trippy. Do I just need to go through enough places? Is that it? I can't tell what's going to get me to an ending or not. Oh, you went to the bombing memorial today? It is a good memorial. It's a very peaceful one. Oh, goodness. I like the reflective pool. Okay, we're going up. I never learn. Oh, you went during school. Oh. I didn't know that schools still had field trips to there. I thought that was pretty well and truly just stopped overall for some reason. Neat. I think it's great. Field trip? Yeah. Ooh, let's go here. Wait. No! This is just the start! How did I find the start again? It really is just the start. Well, since I have no clue what to look for in there, I think we're going to leave that for a time called later. Unless that's like Act 3 stuff, in which case that's very scary to me. Okay, well, we're gonna try to go up and right here. There we go. Oh, I forgot that it explodes. There we are. Yep, there is a way up here. Look at that. Let's go to the left first. There is a broken wall, or a wall that is now broken. Parkour! 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 Jump. Parkour! 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 Jump. Eesh. Okay, I see where I'm supposed to go, though, so that's good. No, no, it's right there! I can see it. I can see it. Drat. I'm almost there. I can make it, I swear. Oh, I made it. Okay. Whoo! Oh, it's just a memory locket. Well, that's fine. Oh. Huh. Okay, I guess there's no maggots that live in that water because it's way too hot thanks to all the steam. I appreciate some internal logic there. That makes sense to me. Okay, let's go... No, you know what? We will go to the right. I was going to say let's go down to heal up, but I think it'll be fine. Okay. Okay. There's an area that I could come down from. Great last words of "it'll be fine." Woo! There we are. And rest of the bench. See, it was absolutely fine. There was an area up here, though. I'm gonna put a little red guy for... I don't know how to get up there, but there is an up there. Okay, let's try to go this direction now. Then let's try to go all the way back up to here where we were and see if we can find something there. Okay. Drat. Hey, buddy. There we are. Not what I wanted, but I'm glad I survived. Okay. Three. Okay, actually not that way. This way. All right, now we just go to the right, to the right, to the right. To the right, to the right, to the right. Whoo, hoo, hoo, hoo. Okay. Do not need to go that way. Just wanna quickly get... Oh, I was gonna say get some silk. That was not necessary there. Okay, I can go right again over in here, apparently. Through an area I did not see. Okay, and one more, and now I feel comfortable trying to heal up a little bit. Okay, let's fall down first. Okay, let's not fall down first. Although I'm glad that y'all are here. Oh, no! I was gonna say that I'm glad that they're here as... Huh. Weird that that collapses downward. There. I've gotten rid of that condition that I really dislike. Okay, let's just try to get some silk, shall we? Let's just stay here long enough to get silk. There. Hallelujah. There. Now I'm going to leave, and then I'm going to come back in, and now we're going to try to make our way back up. Beautiful. There's also a path here. Not concerning at all. Ow. what am I supposed to do here? The only thing was to encounter that trap? Really? Cool. Am I going to try to do New Year's stream this year? That's actually a good point. I probably could do a New Year's stream. Work has given me off more time than I expected I would get off. So, a New Year's stream is possible. Hate this. They're like piranhas. Okay, I go up here. Is there something up here? No. Just made it look like it. Just constantly be jumping. Get ready for a down slash at any time. I was just lucky there. Oh, no, 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 no! Drat. Okay. Heal up, just get rid of the poison. Nope. Well. Nope. Oh, come on. Okay. There. That's where I need to go. Oh my goodness, it's a thing of health. Okay. Alright. Interesting. Cool. I suppose that's interesting enough. Please just be a shortcut past everything here. I'm gonna take it slowly in case there's something to find. Okay, there we go. Brought me past a portion of all the nightmares, at least. Suppose that's the most I can ask for sometimes. Oh, come on. Alright. We are going to farm some silk from these guys so that I can have enough to get rid of this condition, and then we're going to farm a little bit more to see if we can just get some good old health. There we go. Am I staying up for the meteor shower tonight? What? There's a meteor shower? I legitimately did not know that there's a meteor shower scheduled for tonight. Neato. Well, I might stay up for that. Sure, yeah. Why did that do 2 damage of an explosion? Whatever. I'm really close to there, so we won't have this be a silk grub thing. I think we're just going to go back for it the old-fashioned way of let's go find it. All right, to the right. Okay. Gonna heal up real quick because I don't trust myself. 1, 2, and jump up so I can stay alive. Not what I wanted. Okay, it's not this direction. We're fine. Not so fine. There we go. Alrighty, it's to the right. Ow. Ow. Heal. There. Beautiful. Hallelujah. Look at that. Ow. Okay. Heal up here. 12 a.m. to dawn. Interesting. Might not stay up for the till dawn part, but yeah, I'll probably stay up till midnight and check out the meteor shower. That sounds real neat. Thank you for the advice on that front. Letting me know that it exists and that it's something that I can look forward to. Alrighty, here we go. Ow. Okay. There we go. There we are. You know what? I want to go up from here. Ow. Maybe I don't. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I don't care enough. I think I don't care enough to try to go up from here. However... There we go. Okay. Is there anything up here? It looks like there is. Okay. Hold on one moment. We wait for that to grow back. No? Huh. Doesn't look like it's actually possible. Whoa! Hello there. Goodbye there. Okay, I guess we'll just keep on going this way. You might stay up. Depends. You're saying you might stay up until midnight, right? Not until dawn. Oi, oi, oi. I'm seeing ... What are you up to, JS? Good, midnight. Alrighty. Ah, I thought I dodged them perfectly. I did not. There we go. Oh my goodness. There's so many things trying to kill me. Okay. Where am I right now? Here. I missed wherever this guy would be, and you know what? I think I'm okay with that. Okay. No! Oh my goodness. Not okay. Well, here now. Hold on. I think those guys are going to keep on respawning, right? So there we go. That's my ticket. To have more health again. Okay. Beautiful. Come back into here. Okay, then leave. Sorry, I am now realizing there were some chat messages left for me. I should look into buying the Elegoo Centauri Carbon PLA printer. Same brand as my Elegoo Saturn 4, Saturn 4 Ultra rather. But since it's plastic, then I'd have the ability to print in filament and in resin, which is interesting. Okay, it looks like this place was just really meant to be a recharge your silk room if you know what you're doing. It's only 300 bucks. Only. Drat. Okay, well, I tried. Lord knows I tried. There we go. Surely this isn't it. Surely this isn't the only reason to show up here. Okay, there is a path to the left. Did not mean to do that, but here we are. To the left, what we got? Okay, good. It's not bad for a printer. You're right. It's when I say only $300, I don't mean like, oh, for a printer, that's not worth it. I mean oh gosh, that's $300. Woo! I can't believe I dodged all that. Okay. Ow. Buddy, I don't like that you did that. Mostly because it made me have this negative effect on me. Come on. Okay, now I get rid of that negative effect. Alright. Okay. This is so weird, but alright. A bamboo AMS unit or a machine that allows for more than one color of filament is $250 up to 4 colors at once. That is true. That's one of the really neat things. Oh, that's one of the really neat things about the filament FDM printers is that it is typically a lot easier to print in multiple colors with them. Hate for their light, hate for their pins, for their waste poured thick and endless. Fill your hearts with hate, for power has now been claimed, and with it we shall punish. Okay. Kind of scary. Alright, so they have come to hate the world up above that pollutes them so, and they have claimed a power with which they can now express that hatred. Okay, there's one dead. Okay. Oh, you're new. What the... No, okay, we're good. There we go. Okay. Oh, hey, buddy. Okay. Woo-hoo-hoo. Ow. Okay, let's heal up. Let's heal up again. Oh, come on. Okay, that's fine. In the end, we didn't take damage, so I'm not going to be too mad at that. Okay, well, unfortunate that those went out at the timing that they did. Gonna put 2 of these guys up. Oh, that was it? What? Surely not. That wasn't... Okay, there we go. That's what I expected. Grohl the Great. Oh my goodness. Ow. No! Oh my goodness, those attacks are doing 2 damage each. Oh, it's the... He feels like the wizard guy in Hollow Knight, the first one. He's sending out the projectiles like the ghost attacks. Oh, I am so far away. Oh, I'm so far away. There wasn't anything closer to there. Achoo! Oh no. Well, now it's worthless trying to go all the way up there. I shouldn't do that. It's just not a good idea anymore. Okay. You know what? I think I like this idea of let's go ahead and look at the lychee slicer stuff. We're gonna go ahead and rest in an area that's not here. Sorry, I'm also getting a little nauseous just being in maggot area for so long. That got me last time. We're lucky, honestly, I've survived as long as I have. My stomach is revolting against me for everything being so revolting. I think that's about as much as I can handle right there. So let's go ahead. Let's save and quit. While I get this ready, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and leave this outside of the main broadcast for just a little bit. Just to make sure that I don't have anything anything that goes ahead and like shows, you know, my name, address, credit card information. I have considered getting the pro version of Lychee Slicer. And so I don't know if it potentially has my account information stuff there. It looks like it doesn't. I think we're good on that front. All right. So here we go. We're going to go ahead then. Okay, you do some modeling of your own. Like, not take the models from people, but make your own. That's very cool. Technically, the model that is my, the coin that shows up whenever someone makes a donation, like that's something I made in Blender that I was then able to make coins of little medallions for my esports people in with a 3D printer. And it was great fun. I loved it. So here, let's go ahead. I'm going to switch over to back to gaming again, but this time the game capture is going to be me capturing Lychee Slicer. Let's see if it's behaving, if it does that. Should be appearing here. Looks like it doesn't want to appear here. Let's give it just a moment more while I go ahead and grab some other things as well. Download. Okay. Yep, if it's not showing up, I have a way to fix it. I just want to... Okay. All right. You want to learn how to use Blender, but it's so difficult. There are definitely some things about it that you need to kind of just follow along with a guide for in order to get started. And then once you kind of get in that rhythm that of it, then you can kind of make your own stuff. And that's when it gets real fun. Okay, looks like that presentation is not going to work. So instead, we're going to make this be our presentation. So this over here. I don't quite like this because now it's like all the way down over in this area. Like it's not in an area I normally have it, but we can figure it out. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to drop in a drip clamp. So dropping that in, this is a clamp that is meant to go slide onto my 3D printer. And then I put the plate here to be able to be like at an angle sideways so it drips off down into the actual vat. Now it looks like this is actually at the point where technically I could just print this directly on the build plate and it would be just fine. However, I know from experience that that would also mean that I would have a horrible time trying to get this off of the build plate. It would be welded onto there extremely tight. So we are going to go ahead and do what you are typically supposed to do in this sort of scenario. And I'm first going to go ahead, I'm going to lift it off of the build plate. So you'll notice now it's not attached to anything, it's just kind of sitting here. I'm then going to go ahead, I'm going to rotate it at an angle that's most conducive to me printing this. Now I don't want it to only be printed only be angled one direction. I need it angled two directions so that it doesn't bend weirdly in my build here. I think this is good. I'm gonna have to put down some really heavy supports here, but I think it is good. Just go ahead and rotate slightly like that. Okay. I think this is the angle I want to have it at. That's the one that I think will have the greatest amount of success at actually printing it to the caliber I need it to. With that in mind, we're then going to go ahead and add in... I hate having to have my head at this angle, like all the way over here. Could I show you the printer if I could carry my camera? That's a very good question. The camera that I use is one that's like anchored to the computer. Like it is its own thing technically. It's a Facecam Pro, but it needs to be wired into the computer, so I can't really take it with me. That being said, give me just one moment. I will be right back. I think I have a way to technically show it. Give me just a moment. No, I'm not picking up the printer. That would be a horrible, horrible idea. I can show you not the outside of it. One moment. I need to throw this back up here. I've got 4 different monitors, and so I had to wrestle it away from that monitor. You know what? That's me being silly. Why in the world don't I just do this? There we go. Now we're on my primary monitor. Beautiful. Okay. One moment. We're going to put you in the black void while I make sure that this doesn't reveal any details. Okay. I don't think that there's stuff here that... Yeah. Okay. This is the inside of my printer. There's a camera inside the printer so that you can check on your build as it's printing. So this plate goes down into the vat, prints onto it, and that's how it works. So can you actually see my whole printer? No. Can you see the inside of my printer? Yes. Anyway, yeah, yours does that to record things? Yeah, it's great. I love it. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to very quickly prepare this. First, I'm going to give it a raft. Now, I don't have the premium version of this yet. Otherwise, I would absolutely use this line triangle raft. Instead, I'm going to give it a raft just like this. Very basic, has a very, very small slant to it. This kind of angle makes it easier for me to like stick a metal spatula underneath it and pry it up again. We are then going to, I'm going to be lazy. You're normally if you want to have the best success with prints, don't do this. But I'm going to. Ooh, wait, hold on. I could probably hollow this out a little bit. Just save me some material. No, I need to be sturdy enough to actually hold the whole thing. So we're not gonna hollow any of this. Yeah, I could hollow it out a little bit, but I don't think it would be that effective of a thing for me to do. So we're not going to do that. We're going to leave hollowing off. However, I'm going to add on some supports, and I'm going to do this just by auto. Let's do heavy supports, because I don't need this looking pretty. Yeah, I'm going to send it to my printer on stream. So here we go. We're generating auto supports. We're just making these heavy supports. This is probably overkill. Almost definitely it's overkill. But I just want to make sure that it absolutely does not have a failure since it's such a large print. Yeah, it's definitely overkill. Ugh. Do I actually want to print that much? Here, let's see how much resin there is now on this thing. That is 122 milliliters of resin. 76 on the object, like 76 based off of this object itself, and about 50% on top of that, over 50% is just in these supports. Ah, dang it. Okay, I have to remove it. I can't in any amount of consciousness allow for that. Here's what I'm going to do first. I am actually going to detect all the islands first to make sure that I'm accommodating for them properly. I know this is different to many people's workflow. That's just how I'm choosing to treat this one, because I'm pretty sure it's mostly just corners. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to be good. And on those corners, I think I'm going to put heavy supports and say, hey, this is the point of initial contact. I could do a bunch of lights, but let's just put a heavy. Your printer tells you how much the model costs, so you can see if it's worth printing. I could do that if I put in a price for the resin. You know what? Let's actually go ahead and do that real quick. If I just search on Amazon, let me see, what is this type again of resin? It's ABS like resin, and it is Sunlu. That's the one. So it is $32 right now. Whoa, it's on sale. $32 for 2,000 grams. I might have to buy some because it's 32 instead of 50. That's a huge sale. Okay, well, typically it's 50. So normally it's like $25 a kilo. So if it's $25 a kilo, I can set the resin price. Sunlu, ABS like gray. Edit that real quick for the price, bottle price. It's $25 for 1 kilogram. Is that just 1 liter? I don't know if grams and milliliters are the same for Sunlu. I don't think they are. Yeah, we're gonna go for this just right now for 1 liter of it. Technically, it's 2,000 grams, isn't it? Here, resin grams to milliliters. It's close. 1,000 grams of resin is typically 909 milliliters. So let's go ahead and then say 909 for the 1 like 1,000 gram bottle. Okay, there we go. It now has a price, which would be $2.17 to print this guy out. That's not bad. Sunlu's a good company. You buy some PLA from them. Nice. I didn't see that you bought PLA. It's good. Okay, islands have heavy on them. They have beautiful. It's really just those two. Fantastic. Okay, so from there, let's go ahead and manually add these in. We're just going to add all heavies all the time. So I'm going to do a cluster down here, like where it first joins, which is going to feel mostly just like a solid piece. and I fully understand that. But I just want to make sure it doesn't fall off halfway through. Yeah, I definitely don't need to be doing heavies all through this, but hey, I'm lazy. Okay, scattering. Okay, this is another place where it connects for the first time. So do tight here. Okay, and then just a scattering. Scatter, scatter, scatter. Honestly, by that point, I don't need it that dense, so... Okay, we are gonna go ahead, though, just in case, and add some to these portions as well. However, we're gonna make those a little smaller because they are gonna connect to the build plate itself, like that. Since they are connecting to the piece itself, I feel a little bad. You've had prints just fall over, then spaghetti, or just places string everywhere and then won't stop till the time ends. It's annoying when you're not home to watch it or stop it, and really annoying when it fails. Yeah, on a 3D printer that's a resin printer, in order to kind of interact with it afterwards, if a print fails, you have to like take all the resin out of the vat if you want to do it properly. Take all the resin out of the vat and run it again. Sorry, not run it again. Like do cleanup on it. Like you have to clean the plastic FEP free of the failed print. Otherwise, you can potentially break your printer if you try to just print something again. Okay. I mean, this is just kind of silly by this point with how much I'm supporting it, but I mean, let's see. Very quickly, estimate my resin volume. Still about, you know, even with this kind of overacting amount, it's still less of a cost than the auto supports were. So I say, let's go for it. This is probably still way too much, but you know what? I don't really care. Let's throw in a couple of mediums up here, just because. We'll change a couple of these to medium once they get high enough. We don't need to have all heavy all the time. There. I think that's good enough. All right. Yeah, I'm going complete overkill, but that's just because I don't want this to fail. I tried to print not this, but something like this that was about this size as the like little cleaning tray, little cleaning shovel on my guy. I really don't want this to fail. Well, that's just it, right? Because I mean, this piece itself is like 76 milliliters of resin. If this fails, like almost all of that is just going in the trash. So I'm happy to put on like probably like 10 more milliliters of supports than I really needed just to make sure I don't lose 76. Like I like to think of it as that sort of trade-off. And I think that that's a good one for me. There we are. Just that one too. There. All right. Boom. Okay, we're going to go for that. I think that's going to be good for us. Gonna quickly check, are there any islands that randomly got added in as soon as I added in all these supports? Or no? We good? We good? Well, it has a lot more to check now that it's not just one piece, now that it has a couple of supports in there. I know it's overkill. I know very much that that is the case. But I think it's going to be just fine. Oh yeah, insert elevator music. Dun, 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 dun. Oh gosh. Do 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 do. Okay, good. No islands detected. Hooray! That means we are good to save this guy. And that's where, 1 second, I know that this is going to potentially show my files. Ooh, hold on. There is now, instead of exporting, I can send this wirelessly to my printer. Here, I'm going to quickly press this button. Yeah, I can either just send it or send and print. So let's do that. Let's send and print. And then I can pick the name, S4U drip, the Saturn 4 Ultra drip. That's perfect. Gonna say yes. It's gonna render it. And here we go. So it basically builds like from the plate up. So for the first bit, there we go. You can see here's our the corner of our build coming up. That's like from the very bottom. That's the corner that was closest to the build plate. It's going to be quite a bit of force there. That's just all one big piece stuck to it. So it's good that we're attaching all these pieces as we go to give us more abilities to yank it up and off. And see, these start to join in. They connect to this. Here we have this corner starting now. You can tell, I mean, this is basically the majority of your wait time once you have like gone through the 3D printing process a couple of times. The majority of your time is going to be spent just waiting for things to render. And yeah, that's just kind of the way it is. So yeah, this is officially going to send to my printer once it's all done. So I think there's really not much more to talk about with that. We can just go ahead and leave it at that point. So yeah, that's the way that Lychee works. Lychee works as just a slicer for you to be able to take a 3D model, support it as you need to get it ready to go into a 3D printer. And yeah, I think that's pretty good. You're going to give Destruction Sim a go, maybe on stream. Sorry, not destruction, deconstruction. You know, I hadn't done too much research into it yet. I saw 1 or 2 like little screenshots about it. Hold on, let me look this thing up. Deconstruction simulator. It's about 15 bucks. That's not bad. There's a demo. That's also pretty good. Yeah, I don't really want to hear Ow, stop it. Started playing not only a stream of someone doing it on Steam, because the developers are apparently playing it right now, but also started to show their trailer for it. Okay. Let me look around at some of these pictures. It's not really loading the pictures. I can only see the small thumbnail version of them. Can't really see what we're looking at here. One picture's loading in well, which is just a guy holding a sledgehammer and looking at like a collapsed in house. But I guess they're probably the reason why it's collapsed in. I mean, don't get me wrong. I feel like Deconstruction Simulator, it probably scratches the same itch as like Power Wash Simulator, but the opposite direction, if that makes sense. Because it's like, oh, well, you know, Power Wash Simulator is about get every inch of it clean, and Deconstruction Simulator is get every inch of it gone. So I imagine they probably strike a similar audience there. But yeah, I mean, I can wait all day for this to finish rendering, but I think honestly I'm going to let y'all go. Sorry that we ended up cutting stream a little bit short on the Silksong side of it, but I really was just like starting to lose my lunch a little bit with being in, once again, a maggot infested area. That was kind of not my jam. All right, but we're going to go ahead then. We're going to call it here. We will likely stream tomorrow, but you know what? Let's make it that when we stream tomorrow, we're streaming something else. I don't know what I'll stream. It might be Deconstruction Sim. It might be something else just that I've been wanting to play for a little bit and that I've been avoiding. But let's play something else tomorrow. So that's going to be 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock Central Standard Time. That's 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We'll go ahead. We'll play something. I don't know what that something is yet. If there are requests in the chat, please feel free to put them in here or to just leave it as a comment if it's still, if you happen to watch this in the hours leading up to the stream. I'll do my best to actually look at the notifications. But yeah, we'll go ahead and play something. Mostly, I could see myself playing something kind of Pokemon related. The main reason being is because Pokemon Legends ZA comes out next week. Like, we have a very fun time waiting for us there, because you can bet I'm absolutely going to stream that for us. Send an update on the print tomorrow, and for Jesper, absolutely. I will go ahead and make sure when I'm streaming tomorrow, that's more than enough time for this guy to print. Because what? It's 6,100 layers to print through. It's probably going to say that it's going to take about 10 hours to print, and then in actuality, oh wait, no, sorry, I was thinking about like half that. So it's going to say it's going to take like 20 hours to print, and it's probably actually going to take 13 hours to print because I have a fast printer in that regard. But yeah, JS stealing Gort. Yes. You clicked the wrong button. I don't know what you mean by you clicked the wrong button. But yeah, so we'll find something to play. It might be Pokemon related. It might be something from here. Tell you what, I'll read off a couple of the things that have been outstanding things for us to play. Finishing a Professor Layton game would be fun. I like Professor Layton. There's a new Professor Layton game coming out. It's very steampunk. I think that'd be very fun, but maybe not for tomorrow. Subnautica is one I've been told to play for a while, and I just haven't played it. I don't know all that much about it. I played a little bit of it once. Got kind of stuck at the place where it asked for you to get like sodium or something like that. Like, it was an explosive, maybe it was phosphorus. I don't know what the material was. Like, you basically had to, I found out after the fact that it was like, you had to find where a bunch of screaming fish were and like go back to the kind of base pod thing that they swam out from, and that's where the explosive material was. I don't know. Oh, JS was stealing Gort's place in first. I see what you're saying. Yes, absolutely. So there's that. Let's see. Past that, what are some other things that we could play here? I do have my Switch 2, so I could just play like a Mario Kart game. Could play Mario Kart World, just do a couple of races there. That'd be fun. That's not a bad idea. Maybe you eat dinner after the stream ends. Pokemon Coliseum could be fun, but that's kind of a long game to start. Same thing with the Mystery Dungeon series. I could see us like starting a Mystery Dungeon game, just like taking the test and then throwing ourselves into a bit of Mystery Dungeon there. That actually would be pretty fun. I might go ahead and do that. If so, it would probably be the classic Game Boy version, though. I don't know. Or the Animal Crossing review. That's true. We could start an island. And if that were the case, that would probably have a couple of like start and restart things into it until I found a good like layout for things. It's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. We have some ideas. We'll figure it out. So it'll either, very likely, it's either going to be Pokemon related or it's going to be Nintendo related in some way. And it might just be, I mean, you know, as a very silly thing, we could go ahead, I could go ahead and research all of this kind of setups expected for Pokemon Legends ZA and look at that and say, okay, I want to remake this city in Animal Crossing. And I could just plan to make like kind of a city version of an island that kind of mimics what we're going to see in Pokemon Legends. Could be fun. I'll do a little bit more research into it. We'll figure it out. Either way, I'm going to let y'all go. This print has now started over in my printer, and so that's going to be buzzing away for the next, 13-ish hours. We'll figure it out. But I think that's about it for me. So long, farewell, goodbye, be safe, get out, be seeing you, leave. Bye.